This video is going to review how you can use the intelligent agents to send a wellness check-in message to your students. This is a completely optional feature, but it's something that I like to have just in my back pocket because it prevents me from forgetting. Just because there's lots of different responsibilities that teachers have, and we do want to make sure that we're trying to reach out and support our students. So we'll click New Agent, and I'm going to call this sample agent 10-day absence. And we're going to create an agent that will send students an email if they ever do not log into our course for 10 consecutive days. And that will include weekends as well. If anyone knows a more efficient way that you could set up this kind of check-in system, then please let me know. And I'm all ears. This is just one possible strategy. So we're calling it 10-day absence. Similar to the last one, we're going to go to users with specific roles. So we'll click student, and then we'll go to course activity and pick the first option, and we'll say user has not accessed the course in the last 10 days. So this is going to create an intelligent agent that will send an email to a student if they don't access our course for 10 consecutive days. In my opinion, I think that's a good number to shoot for, because then that also accounts for weekends. Even if you have 2 weekends in there, you'll know that at least a full week of school has been missed. So we're going to leave it on the first option, take action only the first time the agent's criteria are satisfied for a user. And the reason for that is because if you choose the second option, then every time they've not logged in for 10 days or more, they will get an email. So that could mean on the 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th day, they're getting an email every day, and students may not respond well to that. So we'll leave it at the first setting. And then we will click send an email. So this is what we're going to do to set up the system to send an email to the student and ourselves. So in the toolbar, we're going to use an open bracket, initiating user, and a close bracket. Both of them are curly. At the end of this slideshow, there's also a link to a document from Queen's that explains some of the replace strings that you can use in intelligent agents. So feel free to have a look at that if you're interested in exploring further. In the CC bar, I'm going to put my own Brightspace email. So if you were to ever try this, you would simply use your own email in this section so that it gives you a copy of the message. And then for the subject line, I'm going to call it initiating user first name, checking in. And when the student sees this, they'll see their own first name in the subject line, so that it's a bit more personalized to them and doesn't feel as much like a computer reaching out. And then for the message, you can really put in whatever message you want here. The TVDVA supervisory team has also given a really great template message you might send to students. This is just something that I might include, where I make sure to use the initiating user first name to reach out to the student, let them know when the last time they accessed our course was, and just ask how I can support them. As well, including a prompt to send an email to my specific Brightspace message and not just click reply, because otherwise they might be replying to the system that won't ever read the message, and we want to make sure that we see it. After that, we're going to use a schedule, and we're going to have the agent run every day. We want it every day to check if a student has logged on or not and missed 10 consecutive days. So the start date will just be today, and then we can put the end date for really any particular day. I'm just going to select it for nearly the end of the semester. And then we'll click update, and then we'll save that. And then what's going to happen is you'll get the results of the run here, but also every day the agent runs and returns 10 consecutive absences at 6 a.m., the computer system will send a message to the student who's not logged on for 10 days, and it will also copy you on the email. So then you also get another alert, and then maybe you can reach out to the student or family on a different platform. And hopefully that'll help you to re-engage more of the students and help reach more students in the virtual academy.